TABLIERING. That'll come up in your theory tests. Something to look forward to. Tabliering. Tablier, to table. So you need a paint or a plaster scraper like this one. Cone handled spatula. And we're just going to bring that down in temperature, so it's going to be cooled to around about 25 to 26 degrees Celsius. So that's the best way to temper your chocolate, is to bring that down in temperature fast like that. 1 to 2 times you need to spread it out onto your marble slab. If it's a really hot sort of summer and you want your chocolate to be able to be within temper properly, correctly, then you're going to need to do this 2 to 3 times. So you're tabling it back and forth like so. Now, once it's at the right temperature, and you need to go fairly quickly with this too. You can't slow down and just push it back and forth like this, right? It's no go. You have to be able to force the crystals to set like this. See that? So it's setting as we speak. So this should be, as soon as you know that it becomes at that temperature like toothpaste, like that, then it's at the right temperature. You're going to get that off the marble slab and straight into your bowl. Now we have a clean down, alright? Because we want to be able to get all of that chocolate off of there, so that everything's nice and clean. Because if you want to be able to temper again, you can temper on a nice clean slab. We work nice and cleanly, or as clean as you can, as you possibly can with what is a messy sort of medium to use. Well, chocolate's messy, hey? So now we're just going to leave that off the heat source, incorporate that back in. All of those solidified fat crystals, they're a different type of fat crystal in there. They're going to find, or they'll be magnetised, because some of them are positive charge, some of them are negative charge. Ions within the fat crystal, which helps them form in a stable pattern. So what I'm doing now is I'm forcing the solidified chocolate to become slightly liquid again, and what it's going to do, it's going to send seeds out, little seeds out, to attract and find its other type of fat crystal that's just like that. And then they'll form solid patterns. And that's how a chocolate sets. It's called crystallization. So we mix that all through. It takes roughly around about 2 minutes at this stage. So don't do it slowly. You need to manipulate your chocolate fairly rapidly like this. You don't have to beat the shit out of it because you don't want to aerate it, but you have to incorporate it back in together again. And then once you look like that there's free of lumps, nice and liquid, like so, we're going to do one more temperature test here with the probe. And you look at the final temperature which your chocolate needs to be to use, where it says temper. What does it say?
29 to 32.
29 to 32. So if you take that one portion out, do it to the right temperature, add it together, there's your final temperature, what it'll be. 31 degrees. Always, if you've done it properly, it will always be 31 degrees. Yeah? So we do away with that now because we know everything's at the